Right, okay, and we're live. I think we're live. Everything looks like it's working. So today, basically, this is a little bit new. I say a little bit new. It's kind of a little bit old. It's something that I've been debating bringing back for quite some time, where basically I review people's gameplays, and like, let's be honest. What I'm doing when I'm reviewing someone else's gameplay, when they send me a video, is I'm reacting to it. So, our good buddy, Legendary V19, the guy that's been making all the cool, fancy, new-looking thumbnails, sent me a video and went, do you want to review this? This is me playing the Weimar. It's a hell of a game. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, actually, because like I kind of owe the guy a favour because he's been making all these awesome thumbnails, and I've been watching a couple of his live streams. And fair play, he's a damn good player, and probably deserves far more subscribers than he actually does have. So, what I'm doing today is basically, I was sitting here and I was like, right, okay. Let's have a crack at making this video. And then I was like, well, yeah, it's just a live reaction. Really, that's what it is. So why not actually do a live reaction? So not so much in chat, like actually put a comment below the actual stream, like actually on the comment section, not in the live chat bit, if you like this idea. And then what we can probably do, we can probably queue up like 2 or 3 games that people have sent me over the space of a week, and then have a short stream where we just purely react to what everyone else is getting up to. Because as much as I like going, oh look, here's me kicking ass in a ship, like I know what's going to happen, I know exactly what's going down, and in all fairness, like once you've made 400 videos of you kicking the crap out of people in ships, it kind of gets a bit dull, which is why my videos have been a bit slow on uploads, because it's like, yeah, well, do I really want to make another Edinburgh video or another Iowa video, or, you know, another video complaining about the Vladivostok's terrible bloody dispersion? So I quite enjoy watching other people's streams. I quite enjoy watching other people's videos. So yeah, like this is a way, like, you know, mutually, if someone sends me a video and goes, yo, hi, check out this game, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I'll put that to one side, I'll put that in my little queue of things to do. And where do I send a video if I want to send them? Honestly, best way is through my Discord. Honestly, doesn't necessarily have to be through my Discord. You can DM me on Discord. Like, Discord is the main thing that I use to communicate with people these days. But yeah, I was sitting here and I was like, right, I'll make this video, and I was like, you know what, sod it, we'll live stream it, and if it's something people enjoy and something people want to see me do more of, drop a comment, say, yeah, love this hand, do it again. Or if you hate it, go, yeah, nah, we'd rather watch you bully people. Then, you know, do that. So, you know, sort of, I don't want to be producing content that people don't enjoy. But in all honesty, I do enjoy doing things like this. Does it matter if the video's already posted on channel? No, not at all. If we're going to be doing it like this, where I'm literally just live reacting to something that someone's already done, that's absolutely fine. You know, tell me when you send me the video, oh, I've already got a commentary over this, or, you know, give me some sort of advance notice. But the plan is to not watch it beforehand, because normally I'd sit here, I'd spend 30-40 minutes watching it, going through, pausing, going, all right, okay, this happened here, this is interesting, this happened here, this is interesting. Write a bit of a script, give myself a couple of timestamps, and then talk about it. But we'll just do the process live. I think it could be good content. It could be terrible, but let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'll keep an eye on chat as well. But like, predominantly drop a comment, and I can go back and look at the comments and go, yeah, okay, this is successful. This is something people want. So we may continue with this new style of live stream, where we'll post up we'll queue up a couple of videos and go, right, okay, so this is, you know, the lurking gherkin potatoing in a Belfast. How do you do that? I don't know. Or winding up Lurkin. Lurkin's also a fantastic player. It's just your name was there right in front of my face, so I decided to bully you. You know, and so on and so forth, and we can just sit there and sort of watch it together, and, you know, live react to it instead of me reacting to it, writing a script and then producing a video, because it takes about the same time, but at least this way you guys are a bit more involved in the process. And holy crap, look at that, Mr. American made. Howdy, sup dog. This is what the cool kids say. Yes, it is. Celebrating 23 months supporting the channel. Thank you very much, my dude. Oh my god, like, you deserve a crisp high five, and this is definitely going to motivate me to do a new badge. I never made a badge for people that subscribed to the channel for 2 years, because I never thought it was going to happen. You know, I'll be a member of the channel for 2 years. So yeah, I need to get my ass in a gear. Thank you very much, my dude. That's amazing. Like, genuinely. Right, okay, so shall we get into this? Now, Legendary V19 has told me that this game is awesome. Apart from that, I don't really know what's going on. I haven't watched it. I've just gone, I trust him. I know it's going to be good. So let's hope that the Legendary V19 himself doesn't let us down. So we are on hotspot. It's domination, and I'm pretty sure that yes, it is the Weimar. So we do know we're in the correct game. What have they done to this game? What have who done to this game? Are you on about the I can't do anything about the quality of the colour and stuff. I think Legendary uses, by the looks of it, he uses HDR. I freaking hate HDR. It's far too bright for me. Oh, right. So this is Arena. Pressing X to doubt the title. You'll have to watch first, Spawn. You'll have to hold on and check out the size of Mr. Legendary V19's.
Why you put so much range, man?
Apparently it's huge. So we do have some audio in here as well. That's not necessarily a problem. Speedy says he loves this idea. I thought it would be interesting. So
they're switching this way.
He is in a full division.
Spotted.
I believe I didn't pay much attention because we kind of skipped past.
I think you can smoke
past that bit. They're obviously communicating. They know they're spotted. They're talking about dropping smoke or not dropping smoke. Darth Waifu. That's a name I recognise. Fires this first salvo, relatively ineffective. Here comes the enemy torpedoes. Are they all going to dodge? Let's have a look. Akatsuki makes it through. Cruiser makes it through.
That was a reload booster.
And I think Legendary is going to be fine. Did that cruise? Oh, his friendly cruiser took top. And technically a blind fire, but let's
he used already the reload booster.
He's dead. So that's kill number 1. AL Baltimore pushing round.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
As you can see, I think he's been smart. If you notice, he's aiming slightly high. I believe what he's probably trying to do is to knock out his guns.
Hang on, leave me alone.
There he goes, his friendly His friendly P-Bag and the destroyer
my
are gone.
life.
Right, everyone else on his team is
Why you
dead.
do this to me?
It's
Why you make me suffer?
Well, it's your fault for picking the Weimar.
You
Let's
make
be
me
honest.
suffer?
You deserve to
And I'm
suffer.
losing so much health.
So Baltimore is obviously going to go for the ramp. Baltimore's an absolute idiot because Weimar has torps, and he easily dispatches him with torpedoes.
Are you sure you
So
want to give me
we have a
broadside, buddy?
broadside, like the Edinburgh is. I love
He's
the
like,
Edinburgh.
yeah, 'cause you're
It's
getting
an
over the
absolutely
bitch.
amazing ship. But yeah,
Like, he should
as
be
you can
bitching
hear,
over the
V19 by his own
No?
commentary,
Yes, maybe.
he's like he's slating the Edinburgh as well. What a dumb move, sailing broadside. I'm surprised he got away with it as much as he did.
He's turning to use the other torps.
And yeah, as you can hear, like, do I really need to make any comments? Because Legendary's he's pretty good. He knows exactly what's going on, even though this is live. You know, his reaction whilst playing, he knows exactly what's going on. There we go. I was about to say, I'm surprised that Edinburgh didn't take some citadels. Sailing that broadside, like, I would have expected him to have taken a little bit more damage. Legendary's already down to 7,500 hit points. But this is arena, so you don't know how hard everyone else has been fighting. Takes a nasty salvo from the Edinburgh. He kind of give up a bit too much broadside then. He's only able to use his front guns, so I guess he's trying to dodge torps, which explains why he's turning so much. But
That
like,
took longer than I was
you want
expected.
to, if he just showed the Edinburgh the bow, the only thing he would have been able to hurt is the superstructure, and he probably would have got away with taking a little bit less damage than he actually did.
So I let them play out.
This seems Jingle-esque. I have been called the Wish.com version of Jingles before, which honestly I'm quite proud of. So I'm happy to.
I think today's stream has the most likes I ever had in the stream, 15.
So I don't know. He might have been live streaming this at the time because he's talking about.
Yesterday I had that person joining me and I was like, hey, I got 68 views on this live stream after I finished the live stream, you know, and you can see how many people actually stopped by. And he's like, how did you get so many? I was just there and you had only 5 people watching. I'm like, well, you don't know how the live stream works then.
See, brutally unsubscribed because you can tell he knows
11 is
exactly
my
what he's
spot,
doing.
you know, he's not
The
gonna
calls he's
get
made
spotted,
so far have been pretty good. Let's be honest. He's
going away.
he knew the Baltimore was gonna try and ram him. He called out the Edinburgh's torps, called out the Edinburgh turning to fight the other torps. So criminally undersubscribed.
Kinda don't want to shoot him on.
Did you mistype and say your calves are bigger, A1? Because I doubt that.
Don't have high hopes on winning, but we'll see.
So, right, okay, so let's have a look what's going on here. So, right, okay, Charlie team, this is the team he pretty much killed by himself. He's on 3 kills. Only other thing is the Megami. Megami took out the Lo Yang. So there is still a full team, Fletcher, Baltimore, and Megami. Anna Kutcher's and Charles Martel still alive. So these guys haven't been fighting it that much. We've seen the was it the Baltimore just now? The Baltimore was looking damn careful, looking damn healthy. Don't insult my calves. I don't need to insult your calves. They say it all for themselves. I love you really, everyone. How you doing, man? DJ Productions, which he really needs to change his name on here to The Greatest Doug. I apologise for everything. All the memes on Facebook that have come because of that. Your own theory says, sorry, I try not to talk to chat too much because I take away from what we're doing here. I probably have bigger calves than anyone. My 2.5-year-old daughter has bigger calves than anyone. Right, let's stop bullying anyone now in chat. Everyone's good peoples. Baltimore's not. Well, yeah, he's kind of broadside. You see, he's being like quite smart. He's not just there's the shot, fire. He's like I probably would have switched to armor piercing because he was so broadside.
Now I'm spotted by his DD.
I'm just so jacked.
On, brothers,
My
get to
regular
the
size
fucking
cards look out
cap.
of proportion.
Fuck are they
Well, that
waiting
could
for?
be true. That could be true. The Reds are taking the cap. Like, he's severely outnumbered. He did switch to armor piercing, and then obviously kiting away Baltimore. The Baltimore turns into a salvo, and actually takes a bit of a slapping. He's switched to HE. In all fairness, the HE is so effective on the Weimar, you might as well fire it anyway.
He's healing.
I don't know, maybe HE AP would have been more effective whilst he was staying
Got him
broadside.
shooting HE.
But he's definitely doing a number on this Baltimore. The Baltimore was healthier than Legendary when they started this exchange. And now he's basically lost everything he
Oh,
regained
come
from
on, I
his
didn't
heal.
kill you.
But yeah, the Baltimore's 100% about to die.
Oh, fuck yourself, figure. Ha! Look at them trying to steal my kills. Son of a bitches.
And that is
I'm
kill
just
number
gonna
4.
wait
That's
here until-
113,000 damage in a game with no battleships. So he's definitely been putting in the work. And now is the time my wife decides to bloody hoover.
So I let them get the kill, they have
start
no
bashing
kills.
my door in. With Hoover. Well done. Congratulations, wife. Aaron, he can't insult your calves because they don't exist. It's like mocking the abominable snowman.
He doesn't get reset. After he gets reset, I might try to leave the cap. They try to reset me now, what the heck? I'm not the reason they...
So, in all fairness, he is being smart.
Gotta put the plane up
Because
so I can
the,
see them, how much health they have.
The pink team are obviously now getting into this fight
There
as
you go.
well because they tried to shoot at the Baltimore. So if he tried to push,
Kinda healthy, kinda
he
not.
would
They're getting shot by
probably-
him.
Like he'd be in a crossfire between the two teams, which would probably mean
Cap got reset
a
if you're
quick death.
kinda
I've
thinking to
always
go
picked the
backwards
next
as long as I have my plane.
True, she picks the ideal time.
Oh, where am I spotted? Yeah, there you go.
But Fletcher's probably being forced
Fuck,
to
Kutuzov
move
is pushing me.
by the Kutuzov and the Charles Martel.
What the fuck is going on?
So he's trying to keep his cool. He's trying to decide who exactly he should shoot at because he's about to get pinched by the two. He gets the Kraken unleashed by finishing off that Fletcher with torps.
He's gonna wait there.
So what we left now, there's Kutuzov, there's the Megami and the Charles
They're
Martel
shooting
left.
each other.
He's got 5 kills.
Oh, the other guy is in front of him. I saw the shells. What is the Kutuzov guns are looking? Is he looking my way? No, he's not. Now it's my time to push.
In all
I have his
fairness,
broadside.
he's probably spot on there. That is exactly the right time to push. He's going to yoink the Charles Martel. Kutuzov his flat broadside. Is this going to be a double strike? Oh, almost. That was a huge hit. 3 citadels on the Kutuzov. Unjust. That's what that is. I think he deserved the
He
double
almost
strike
got me in
there.
the
Right,
end.
okay, so that's kill number
Okay,
7.
what's the other guy? I have no idea the
150,000
Mogami
damage.
how he's doing. Oh fucking hell, he has my broadside.
Oh shit! Yeah, Megami's caught him sleeping. He's broadside.
He's
He
shooting
turns.
AP.
Megami had it. That
Oh,
could have
fuck.
been the end of him. Question is now, can he out DPM The Mogami.
What game
Mogami's
now?
turning
Not since
broadside. Is
it's not the
Mogami
time
going to
fucking
try for
move.
taupes, which would be incredibly
Yeah, I see.
stupid? Switch to AP. He has switched to AP. What? Okay. Good.
Fuck.
Good. He's got the fire rate.
I got him.
Oh my god! And he gets
Solo
it.
warrior. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
I completely understand his reaction there. That was fucking beautiful.
Oh, Weimar OP? Question mark.
How do you do that? In all fairness, he only got 5,861 XP for that, which honestly, I think he was a little bit robbed. That's 8 kills. Solo warrior, Kraken, obviously a high caliber. Just a flesh wound, Confederate, and well, yeah. I don't think anyone can deny.
Damn.
Legendary V19. That's the biggest Vina. What's that?
24,000.
170,000 damage without a single battleship being in the game. Jesus Christ! And taking into account, remember, like both his teammates died right at the very start of the match. So you know, the majority of what he done there was solo as well. So yeah, even got a Jesus from Aaron, which like Aaron's one of the he's got to be. I don't want to inflate his ego, but he's definitely one of the best cruiser players I know of. And if Aaron's turning around and saying Jesus, then yeah, you know the man put in some work. I kind of feel a bit guilty now. I should have warned him. I should have gone, yo, I'm about to live stream your video. Robbed on XP. Yeah, like you would have thought that would have been easily 6, maybe pushing 7k, because like, you know, he was in the cap as well. You know, he's probably the only person to get defense. That should have easily been a 6k game. I am definitely inclined to agree there. Ninja Turtle God liking over on Facebook. Thank you very much, my dude. That should have been a 6k. Yes. Oh God, Aaron calves are 3 calves. The calves have gone up 3 sizes. They're now the size of a 10-year-old. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Aaron. I think I've started something by bullying your calves. And I'm just shy of 1 million credits. Like honestly, I've had far less impressive games than that, and still got like over 1 million, over 1 million credits. And so I feel like he was a little bit robbed there on the credits too. $5 to say Aaron has big. I can't lie, my dude. I can't lie. It's going to cost you $20 for me to lie on stream. I'm not a sellout. Sorry, that's tickled me. No, I refuse to say it. I refuse to lie. It's like playing the Abruzzi. It's $20. If you're gonna make me do something that's gonna cause me pain, it's $20. But yeah, no, like genuine. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't watch that beforehand. And honestly, like his fucking reaction at the end, man. This is brilliant. This is just perfect.
Fuck.
It's like, yeah, he knows he's in trouble. The shells are coming in. Wait for it.
I got him. Solo warrior. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, absolutely perfect. Well deserved. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think. So Spartan, who has the biggest Weimar? Bad. I did try and get you in the Abruzzi the other day for the irony, but I missed the counting. yeah, like I've watched legendary streams, and like, you know, because like you can't judge. Like, I suppose the old classic is even a blind squirrel is right twice a day. Um, it's not really a saying. It's one of my own. I think I might have just made that up, but like everyone's capable of getting the odd outstanding game. But no, like I'm watching Legendary's live streams as well, and like he didn't have a bad game. He's genuinely a great guy. So I should probably here we go. Actually, let's pop it into the chat, shall we? Let's Control C. Well, I think you should all definitely 100% click that link and give Legendary a cheeky sub for what was genuinely 12 minutes of awesome entertainment. Can you put that $20 on my tab? What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Wendy's? I don't give tabs. What's this? The Spartans sent me. Oops, something went wrong. Sent me a link to the Creator Studio. I don't think that's where you meant to send me. Why are we're gonna have a Weimar off, a Weimar off, sorry, a Weimar off. So Spartan is right, okay, maybe we need to go to Spartan's channel to find it, because the link he sent me is to the Creator Studio, which I don't think Spartan meant to send. Spartan Elite 24, right? Oh no, what's going on here? Oh no, right, okay. Ah, can you send me the link? Because otherwise I've got to search through your channel for the... oh my god, I've got a mechanical keyboard. And because I'm brutish, all my fucking keys keep snapping, and now my down arrow on my keyboard is bloody gone as well. I don't know if I got a spare one of those. I'm gonna have to order a new set. Right, so I've typed in Spartan Elite 43 Weimar. We've got the Meet the Weimar. The last second save, Weimar still OP. I don't know which one it is. You're gonna have to resend. Oh, there we go. Is it gonna let me?
Hello everybody and welcome back.
Right, okay. Right, let's pop this over here. Right, okay. So the Wiener off. We're gonna have to do a public vote at the end of this.
Back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and...
oh my god, the image quality. Why is that set it so low? There we go. Nice glorious 4K. I'll have to apologise about the really annoying American voice you're going to hear in the background, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joking.
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Weimar. And this is the first time I've played this ship since it's moved to Tier 7, which means I immediately get put into the end of campaign week, all the Musashis that you could ever ask for, tier 8 match. So,
in all fairness, I'm going to strip it. This is like ideal matchmaking. All those Musashis with all those hit points to burn down. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty good. Hive, click mine. I am not clicking. You can wait, Aaron, okay? You can get in line. There's a queue. 4-minute orderly. British over here. British, we're famous for queuing. We queue very well. We queue better than anyone else. So yeah, no jumping the bloody line, okay? In all fairness, the first time I played the Weimar, when we got to tier 6, I done like 210,000 damage in the first 2 minutes of the game. So the Weimar is
the Weimar was broken at tier 6, so they moved it to tier 7. And now it's up against tier 8s, which are essentially Yamatos. Is it still a broken ship? Let's find out. And what I can personally guarantee is the most ridiculous last-second clutch finish.
Well, you've spoiled it for us now.
The last-second clutch that you're likely to ever see in World of Warships Legends. Now, the result of this battle is up in the air. Even with the last-second clutch. So hopefully you guys are ready. It's going to be a good one. Now, we're going to push off to the left side. We got a Friesland out in front of us. We got a Brandenburg behind us. We're going to push over to the left side. We're going to try to utilize this.
This is going to be really hard for me to comment over. So I'm probably going to have to pause it. Because Spartan's commentary is non-stop. And I actually really like this about Spartan's video. I don't know how you do it without some sort of extra apparatus to breathe. But I'm like, I want to see something that's like, oh, but he's still going. God damn it.
Island for cover as best we can. And we're going to do what the Weimar does best, which is just burn everything to the ground.
I thought you were going to AP everything.
So we're going to push forward. We're going to get to this island, and we're going to see what we get. Now, the Friesland is going to push out into the middle. He's going to spot some Musashis right off the bat. I mean, the game is completely full of them. Now, notice what the enemy destroyer is doing. He's capturing the base. Not only him, but he's also going to have all these Musashis charging straight into the cap.
I just realised as I'm clicking that.
This is going to lead to a very, very dangerous situation for me, because I've got a Musashi shooting at me, so I got to turn in and use the island to shield me from his guns, which we do very well. We immediately get a fire on the man, and he damage cons.
That Musashi
big surprise. And because of the damage con duration of the Japanese battleships, by the time my second salvo gets to him, he gets permafired. So he's going to burn for quite a while. So we're going to go ahead and start working on the Musashi out in the distance because A, we can shoot him, and B, this guy's already burning. But we're also going to reverse and try to get into a position, use the rear guns more than anything here, to reach around the island and lob this guy and continue the roasting of the Musashi. That is...
Yeah, 100% right. He's too close to that island to fire over. But for people who aren't in the know, I'm just, like, I don't know, I didn't hear Spartan mention it, but basically where your mast is in like it's never necessarily in the center of your ship, but that's like the visual spotting point. So all right, that Musashi is behind an island at the moment, so that doesn't matter. But everyone likes a good teaching moment. Well, I do. As long as this is behind an island, Spartan can keep on shooting, and they're not going to spot him, regardless of if there was a bloody mountain in the way or not. But yeah, you're 100% right, backing up, getting those rear guns. So, like, smart play.
That's our goal here. So, yeah, right off the bat, we go, and look at the damage.
Be cautious about that cruiser.
This was a tier 6!
I'd be looking to see what cruiser...
And just look at how it shreds a tier 8!
I'd be looking to see what cruiser that is. I don't know if you can see my mouse. There's a cruiser here, although I don't think... I'd be curious. I would have looked to see what this was. Although I don't think Spartan's really got anything to worry about because he does have this battleship and he does have this DD with him as well. So Spartan's quite safe to continue this like barrage here.
Battleship, let alone tier 6s. Yeah, it needed a little bit of love. And by love, I mean it needed the banhammer to come in and say, no, nah, you're too strong. Why it took as long as it did, nobody knows, other than the fact Wargaming didn't want to jump the gun, so to speak. on nerfing a ship, especially a premium ship, so heavily right after release, even though they knew it was broken.
To him,
and everybody that played this ship that had any brain cells whatsoever knew it was broken. Even me. And I'm not even a cruiser main. Y'all know this. I'm not that great of a player when it comes to cruisers. I was dominating people, Kraken after Kraken after Kraken. This thing just completely ran through Tier 6 and Tier 7, and now even Tier 8s. It's a nasty little boat. There's no other way around it. It's nimble. It's got all the torpedoes. It's got really good quarter pin HE that just does nasty things to everything it touches. And it sets 1,000,000 fires and...
Say mast, but slowly mast. What is this? Well, this isn't an ASMR stream, Aaron. Okay. It could be for $20. You now know the rules. So yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's really difficult, like, to comment on Spartan's video because his commentary is just constant, and it actually shows like really good awareness of what's going on in the game because he's constantly updating you with what's going on, what he's thinking. Like, it's really good. So like, we're 3 minutes into the 3 minutes into the battle, and 34,000 damage. In all fairness, it's pretty good considering the position. Like, Spartan couldn't use all their guns. Everything's pushed forward, so it's behind the island. He's quite lucky that there's this smoke screen here, which is probably going to allow him to bully this Musashi.
It has a ridiculously good fire rate. There's really no downside to this ship at all.
See,
I can't think of one downside to the Weimar. None. There's not a single downside. And so yeah, I still think the ship is incredibly strong, even at Tier 7. So for those people who are like, nah, I want my money back. I don't want this ship anymore. If it's going to Tier 7 and I can no longer beat up on the baby seals of Tier 6s, yeah, here's the thing.
God damn it. Breathe, Spartan, breathe. Yeah, and in all fairness, just because it's like the commentary that's going on, I 100% agree with Spartan here. Like, the people that complained about this going up to Tier 7 are just people who really loved the fact that they had an overpowered ship that broke the game. Even at Tier 7, Weimar is really bloody strong. Like, it's got a bit more competition where some of the Tier 7 cruisers can really cause it a problem, and that's its issue. Now, like, the other Tier 7 cruisers balance it, but when you give it positions like this and it's not contested and it can lob and lob and lob HE, it's absolutely devastating still.
You wasted your time. You lost out on a very, very strong ship that's going to earn you a ton of money at Tier 7. It is just nasty. We're going to utilize this Friesland smoke screen really well here, and we're going to continue burning people down. We shoot the Brandenburg, we immediately switch back over to shooting Musashi. We do 1,000,000.
So, god damn it. See, I like to interject these little bits of knowledge. Like, I don't know if you know how HE works, but HE does a percentage of the total hit points over time. So if you're going for damage, setting fire to a Musashi is much better than setting fire to a Brandenburg, because each second you will actually do more damage because it's a percentage of its total hit points as opposed to, you know, just like a set amount of fire damage.
1,000,000 damage plus, you know, trying to go back to the Brandenburg. We get a fire on the Musashi.
Otherwise, go back and try to take the Brandenburg
now, see if we can't get a fire on him now that we've got him to damage con. And yeah, I mean, I think you guys can see where this is going here. Like, this is Weimar in a nutshell. But look at the timer, guys. Look at the amount of points that they have compared to what we have. They are winning on points, and they have all 3 of the circles, or all 4 of the circles. It's 3 circles. They have all 3 of the circles, which means this game is going to be over really, really quickly. And it's at this point I'm like, I got to do something about this. So I'm going to try to push forward and grab that circle. Now, as we continue to kill people, that is the only reason we're going to continue to stay in this match. is that if our team A doesn't die and B manages to kill these dumb Musashis who've just decided that they are the strongest thing on the planet and they could just YOLO in all willy-nilly, and then they lose their lives very quickly because of it. Again, this is a good example of why new players should not be allowed to buy straight into high-tier ships, because they just don't know what they're doing. People just go really crazy, and then they throw the game away. And this is a perfect example. So we're going to push up. You see the Friesland here. We're going to use our great concealment. I think...
Okay, I'll sort of interject there. I don't know necessarily if those Musashis made a mistake. The only mistake... The only problem was, and you see this happening all too often in matches, like those Musashis, they pushed in, they went straight through the middle with the assistance, I'm guessing, of this Friesland. They capped the entire circle. So points wise, it was just giving them a massive lead. Like Spartan's team has only just caught up because of these 2 kills. If everyone else had backed them up, this match might have ended like really differently. The pressure would have been on. The pressure's already on Spartan's team, so much so Spartan's like, right, I'm going in to cap, which is probably, like, really speaking, it's not something you'd want to be doing in a Friesland, especially considering there's quite a lot of big battleships. They've still got 3 battleships left, and if spotted inside here, they're pretty much all going to have shots. But I think they made the right move. It's just their team didn't. If their team had pushed with them, so there was a bit more hit points to go around. If they weren't all hiding behind these islands, like, yeah, there's 2 battleships hiding behind the islands. There's 2 cruisers. This guy, like, way out over here. I don't know what the hell he's doing. And the Friesland, the Friesland's actually, like, you know, still holding the center of the map. So I think I might disagree with this is why people shouldn't be given these big powerful ships and play in higher tiers, because I think they made the right move. They managed to get all the way through the cap, get all the capture points before dying. So kind of put their team in a strong position. If only their team had supported them.
Great concealment. We're not running concealment on this thing.
Different.
So our concealment's not that great for a cruiser, but considering we're not running concealment, we've got pretty decent concealment. Friesland starts to come around the corner. I start to go ahead and unload on him, and we get a first shot into him. We get a solid hit and a fire. We immediately fire a second salvo. That one does pretty good as well, over 5,000 damage. We're going to fire a third salvo, and he's getting around the corner. But the good news is he backs away from me. That's going to put him in a perfect position to get countered by the rest of my team. And then meanwhile, while that's going on, I need to get my butt into the cap. You can see I'm trying to use this island cover, but I can't. I'm not allowed. This game is almost over. We dodged the shells from the Musashi. The Friesland is almost, like, able to survive this. He's sitting right in the middle of the cap. He's got plenty of people that could potentially shoot him here. All it's going to take is one good hit, and he's done. We got a Musashi here that's going away from us, as well as the Riga. And so we're going to try to push past these guys and get into that cap. You can see first into the circle, me and this destroyer. The destroyer is actually going to make the wrong play here. He's going to go around this island as the enemy Friesland has died. The destroyer is actually going to go around the left side of this island instead of going straight into the center cap. You got to recognize that this game is over. If we lose a single ship, it's over. Right now, anybody dies on our team, we lose. That's how close this game is right now. And not only that, we managed to get into the second ring with our destroyer, and now we've stopped the enemy from accruing points from that ring. However,
they over pushed through. They could have. In all fairness, I think that's probably a good evaluation. They could have stayed here where the Friesland was, and yeah, but I don't know. When you're on a charge, like I catch myself doing it as well, and I'm quite an experienced player. When I'm pushing, sometimes like I know I'm going into a situation where I'm gonna die, but I'll keep on pushing. You know, it's just like sometimes it's like, yeah, like let's have this. I was just watching Resurrection F today. I assume you're talking about Dragon Ball Z. That's Resurrection F. That's Gold Freezer, right? That's actually... I'm a bit of a Dragon Ball nerd.
They still
Not
have
big
one,
on
and look
anime,
at the
but
timer.
Dragon
It's
Ball.
986, 989. It's going up by 3 points every tick, and we aren't there yet. We got to get there. Come on, Spartan. 992, 995. Come on, you got to get there.
Oh,
998 points before we finally get in and stop the enemy from getting points. It doesn't get any closer than that, boys. 1 tick away from losing the match on points.
Like 100%, and Spartan was right. This destroyer should have gone into that center cap. Like, really should have. If Spartan hadn't made this push across here, 100%, that'd be it. This match is a loss. So Spartan has, regardless of the outcome, like he's saved the match for his team. They're up by a ship. They have a destroyer now, whereas the enemy have lost their Friesland, which is a big advantage. So I'm looking to see
it doesn't get
69,000
any
damage.
closer. So we immediately
69K.
start, knowing that we have to stay in this cap or we lose, we immediately start trying to farm the Prince Eugens that are sitting on the back of the island.
Don't back away
I have
too
to get
much.
this base capped. Once we get the base capped, as long as nobody dies here, again, if nobody dies, we're fine. But Friesland ends up killing a Musashi again, so that gives us a little bit of breathing room, but it's still incredibly close. And you can see they keep resetting our battleships. I'm sitting in the center cap, making sure that I get this base capped, hopefully very, very soon. In 6 seconds, we should have it. No problem. Or maybe it's 8 seconds. Either way, it should be getting capped.
I'm with you. It might be 8 seconds.
There it is.
Gauzy,
We
how
got
you
it captured.
doing?
So now we
Shoot,
control all
welcome.
3 rings of the cap. It's still an incredibly close game, so we can't afford to do anything stupid like pull out broadside in front of 2 Musashis who are ready to annihilate you. So I gotta wait. I don't want to go too crazy. And here I try to see if I can in fact lob the island, and the Weimar cannot. So that is, if there's one gripe about the ship, it is that. It does not have the ability to, at close ranges, lob certain islands. However, if there's any sort of medium to long range, like you're going to absolutely be able to push past, you're actually going to be able to shoot over most of the island. Now you can see I'm measuring up these guys. I know I only have 6-kilometer torpedoes, but I'm measuring these guys up. Now, Prince Eugen comes out again. There's a couple of them on the backside of that island. They're trying to do things. Brandenburg manages to kill a Musashi again. Yeah, I know. It seems like that's the only thing that's died in this lobby has been Musashis, but that's basically all that was in this lobby to begin with. But now that there's only one left, we're going to pull out. We're going to start our farming. Try to get rid of this Musashi as quickly as possible. Brandenburg is coming in. He's going to be able to go over and get his torpedoes away, so we know that this Musashi is probably done. He is starting to potentially go in reverse, but I put my torps out ahead.
He's going to spot those torps like fairly soon, and he's either going to slow down or he's going to turn. So, like, I don't know if this Musashi player is an idiot. He might die to these torps, in all fairness. But if he survives these torps, there's no way Spartan's torps should catch him. He should be like turning. I would have fired them just behind, expecting him to either slow down or turn in. But honestly, like, I don't think it's gonna matter,
just in case he somehow gets ahead and gets away from those torpedoes. But he's not going to. We get a fire just before he takes these torps, and that's going to end that Musashi's life. Now there are 3 cruisers remaining. You got the Riga that's all the way in the back, and you have these 2 Prince Eugens right here. Now,
and that's me, like, pointing something out in hindsight, by the way. Like, in the heat of battle, and something as close as this, like, not firing the torpedoes exactly where you should is not me sort of insulting Spartan's gameplay at all. Yeah, because, like, in all fairness, like, I can't really pick out any other mistakes. The play was perfect. The push for the centre saved the match. It's nice that the team has all pushed in together. They're all reasonably close to each other, so no one's going to get, like, singled out. Like, the enemies got singled out because, you know, the 2 Musashis pushed in together. It was like 2 Musashis against the entire team, which is why they died so quickly. But the team has done quite well. And now the wife is knocking on the door. Yes, wife. Yeah, I won't be too long now. The wife
Prinz
will be
Eugen
heading
is
off
a
to
unique
work soon, so-
challenge
This is-
for
this
the
stream is
Weimar, just
far
because
longer
Prinz
than
Eugen has the turtleback
the
armor
original
and
plan.
also has incredibly good AP. So I've got to be careful. I can't get all willy-nilly. Now you can see I've already loaded the AP because guess what? Weimar also has incredibly good AP for the small guns that it has. You can see I'm also running my sonar. Why is that? So that I can let my battleships know that there are torpedoes on the way. We know that these guys would be launching them, so you can see having that sonar on is also going to help keep these guys spotted if they're within that 4.5 or 5 kilometer sonar ship detection range. So here you can see I'm actually trying to auto aim at the guy in the back, and unfortunately the game is like, no, you want to look at the guy at 3 kilometers away. Normally you're correct, game, but not in this instance. But Prinz Eugen hits me with a single shell, gets a fire because memes. Then we're going to go ahead and hit our damage
to
control.
AP as soon
It's
as
got
we
a
look
really
like he was
quick
turning
damage control as
broadside.
well. Only 40 seconds. We're going to be able to, you know, take quite a bit. Now you can see these torpedoes. While it was a
Seemed
good
like a
thought by that
pretty
guy, I
unlucky
mean, I knew it was
salvo.
coming. And we load the AP
was a
and we
bit better.
shred this guy. 6,000 damage there. We got another shot coming in, another freaking 6,000 damage basically. And then with a third shot, we're going to take him down to nothing. And of course, we leave him alive because that's what we do. So this time we have to aim a little higher, but now we got to worry about these torpedoes. We know he has the range to hit us, so we've got to make sure that we get between them. We do get between them. He does hit us for a
fires.
triple fire salvo for the memes.
That's
You gotta love that.
unfortunate.
Gets us with a triple fire, but it doesn't matter because we reach back out and we punch that
I
superstructure
really thought
again.
you avoid
And
Mark
we're
getting
trying to
triple
finish him off.
fired.
Should have loaded HE here as he tried to go away, but as soon as we do that, we managed to win the game on points. So big deal. We did everything we had to do. 113,000 damage, 8 fires, top of the leaderboard, 2,866,000 damage, 8 fires, top, and we get the 2 assist caps and the most clutch center cap on Epicenter ever, if you ask me. Maybe somebody else has one better at 999, but 998 is a pretty clutch freaking stoppage. So let
Aaron, you're a dick. Right. So, if anyone wants to see Aaron's video, it's like, Aaron, like, yeah, check out my video. Yeah, he got me. God damn you. We'll take that. We'll take that in good sport. Well done. I think maybe Aaron's calves aren't subpar after all, even if he didn't pay $20. Right, okay, so I think the only thing for us to do now really is to put up the poll. I've got to pause that because otherwise you'll all hear that. So, who has the biggest Weimar? Legendary V19 with the 8 kill arena. If I could spell bloody arena, it would help. Oh, help if I could spell Spartan as well. Oh my god. And I'm gonna say Spartan's gameplay was perfect because, like, let's be honest, like, the one minor detail that I could point out that could have possibly have been done better was that taupe launch, where and like, let's be honest, the heat of the battle, how that match was going, like how intense that must have been playing it. Like, you got to remember when Spartan's doing the commentary, this is post game. So, but like, when a battle's like that close, like, my palms would have been sweating, my heart would have probably been going like a, like, I don't know, like a bloody Spitfire, like I would have been having some moments there for sure.
me know, did you guys enjoy this one? And if so, make sure you punch that like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.
Yeah, and like when you compare and contrast the two games, like seeing those two games back to back is actually really good, because like picking which one is the best out of the two, like is actually quite difficult. I find it quite difficult. Everyone's like, yeah, legendary. He's on 100% of the votes so far. But honestly, like when you think about the two completely different games, like Legendary's achievement was freaking amazing. Like the way he played that match was brilliant. Like being solo, getting all those bloody kills. But I think people are sort of possibly missing the fact that like Spartan 100% saved that game. That was some straight up smart gameplay. Like individually, like when you compare and contrast them, like Spartan's damage, Spartan's kills, definitely not as impressive as Legendary's. But if it wasn't for Spartan's action, that game would have finished way sooner, and it would have been a loss. So it's a nice contrast, and you can see that by the XP. So you're talking 5,000 XP. He didn't actually show like the end results. Oh, here we go. We're watching. Who's this? This is Durka's. I'm not reviewing Durka's 2-hour stream because this will take me about 6. But no, Spartan had an absolutely stonker of a game. Like that was like there were no mistakes, and that would have been a loss. So I think Spartan deserves a bit of love. But I don't know. I thought the poll was going to be closer, but by the looks of it, we're still catching some votes, and it's starting. The tides are starting to turn. Spartan ran up and was like, "Hold on, yeah, exactly." Like that was great gameplay, but from a completely different aspect. Like Spartan's great gameplay was making the right choices, making the right moves for the team to win, whereas Legendary's was a absolutely monstrous solo endeavor. So two in their own rights, both absolutely amazing games for completely different reasons. You have the game results on Discord message. Oh, we have Discord. Is that gonna? Oh no, I didn't have Spartan's game results. Yours was shown up on the end. Spartan's didn't show the base XP, which was I can try and calculate in my head. So it would have been 5,000 without premium time. So without premium time, so plus 50% for the win. So it was easily over 3k. Spartan gets some love, but V19's Weimar is just bigger. I think Bad concluded that really well, in all fairness. Both absolutely stonking wieners, but Legendaries had the girth. My base XP was just shown. I thought it was over 3k. 2,800, still a damn impressive score. But yeah, it was perfect gameplay. But yeah, Legendary's just a bit girthier. You've both got the length, both impressive games, but Legendary's Weimar's just a bit chunkier. But right, unfortunately, I clicked your link, you dickhead. You weren't paying attention, and in all fairness, I spotted it straight away, so I stopped the nonsense. But I did actually drag it across and go, yeah, in all fairness, like, he got me. And I even said you had mediocre sized calves. I didn't call them small. I called them mediocre. You deserved it because you got me. Okay? You happy now? You happy now, Aaron? And I even just said it again. Aaron's calves are mediocre. There we go. They're not tiny. They're not hiding behind the short strings. They're just average. But right, unfortunately, honestly, like this has genuinely been a good bit of fun. I definitely feel like this is something that we should do again. If you want react live to my Leon game, yeah. Basically, what obviously there's still a bunch of folks still around. I get that like this isn't like an odd time and stuff to do it, so it's probably not the most popular stream I've ever done. But if you enjoyed this reacting to other people's games, other people's videos, like just slap a comment in the video, and we'll come back and do that again. Send me that game. No, Aaron, you already turned it down. It's mine. It's on my channel. Get fucked with your mediocre size calves. Don't forget your least favourite subscriber. Have a great day, brother. I think I know who you are. You changed your name, I believe. I believe we had a bit of a heated debate on Facebook. But that's the thing. I've got my opinions. I stick to them. But yeah, it's really cool. It's like, oh yeah, I actually know who you are. I'm like, oh, there's me chatting shit. But yeah, why? Thank you very much for that super chat at the end. I think 100% we're going to do this again, and maybe next time we'll have some prior notice. So if you've got a video you want me to react to, if you've got a gameplay that you want me to watch and sort of give my live thoughts on it, and yeah, I think we can do this again, and we'll do the votes at the end to see whose video was favorited. So yeah, legendary V19 with his massive Weimar took this one, but a massive effort from Spartan and an absolutely fantastic game as well. So yeah, unfortunately we do have to end. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much to everyone who stopped by, and of course, until next time, take care.